everybody, my name is Jenna and today I'm here with a haul video for you. So over the past weekend, when I'm filming this, I don't know when this video is going up, I attended Supanova in Melbourne for 2017. Now this was really exciting for me. I've never been to a Supanova in a different state before, so it was a really different experience because Supanova Melbourne is a lot bigger than Supanova Adelaide, let me just tell you that. But I absolutely loved it. I had the time of my life. I managed to vlog all 3 days. Like, hello, Jenna doesn't vlog, what is this? So that was super exciting. I picked up a lot of stuff though, more than I thought I would, because like I had to somehow get it home, which was really like, every time I bought something I was like, oh, can I get that home? Can I not get that home? So I ended up with a rather big haul. So I thought I would show you guys today what I got. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna go kind of in the same sort of order that I did things last time. So that was sort of signed stuff, books, other things. So I'm kind of gonna do the same thing here. So first up, I'm going to show you the one and only photo that I got at Supanova this year. And that photo was with Natalie Dormer, who is of course Marjorie Tyrell on Game of Thrones and also Cressida from the Hunger Games. But I saw her mostly for Game of Thrones. I actually really got this photo because my dad was like, don't come home without it. I was like, okay, whatever, I don't mind. So yes, I got this photo with Natalie Dormer and I look really sick in it because I was really sick that day. Like I'm still kind of sick now, so that kind of sucks, but I'm actually still really happy with how the photo turned out, so yeah. Then I only ended up getting 2 other things signed. The first one I got signed by, now I really struggle with her name. I was calling her Marie all weekend, but it's Marie Avgeropoulos or something. So like Marie Avgeropoulos, basically she is Octavia from the 100 and that's how I know her, so that's what I got signed. So I just got this picture signed. She signed it in black text though, so you can't really see. But it just says Jenna and then a heart and then her signature, which is really lovely. She was the nicest person, by the way. And I went to her, what's it called, her panel, and her panel was hilarious. She's like the funniest person I think I've like, she was really great and I'm really glad that I met her. And then the last person that I met was Tom Hopper, who is obviously from Merlin, like you can kind of tell. And I'm like, Merlin is, I love Merlin so much. So I'm really glad that I got this one signed. It says Jenna, lots of love, and then his signature. And apparently he's gonna be in Game of Thrones season 7 as like one of the Tarly brothers. So yes, please, I am 100% ready for that. So I ended up getting 5 books at this Supanova, which is, if you watched my Adelaide Supanova haul, you'll know that's like nothing. And my friend, who's also from Adelaide, she bought like 11 books or something. Like craziness. I don't even know how she managed to do that, but somehow she did. So I'm going to talk about one of these books is not signed. I actually got it for free, which is kind of awesome. And that is American Gods by Neil Gaiman. This is of course being turned into a TV show starring Ricky Whittle. So I am super So no, yeah, this has been turned into a TV show starring Ricky Whittle and his name? Ian McShane, and I'm so excited for that. So I'm gonna probably watch the show before reading the book because I've heard that the book is only adapting like the first third. Well, the show's, sorry, only adapting like the first third of the book roughly, because it's a huge book. Like it's a huge book. It's massive, but I'm really excited about it. I don't know a lot about what it's about, unfortunately. I think it's about this guy called Shadow who has been in prison for like the past 3 years and he gets let out because his wife dies, so he gets to go to a funeral or something, and he meets some guy called like Mr. Wednesday, I believe. Pretty sure, yeah, Wednesday, who's like a god. I don't really know. I'm very unsure of what it's about, but it looks, like the TV show looks amazing and the book sounded really good, so I was like, it's free, why not? So the other books I'm going to show you in no particular order, but I will, okay, technically I do have an order because I'm going to start with sort of the independent books first and then the more traditionally published ones. So the first book that I want to talk about is Fireburn Island by Ash Oldfield, book 1 of the Richaya series. Basically this book is about a girl named Richaya who is 13, so it's obviously a middle grade novel. She finds out she's part dragon, which is awesome. Like, you had me at part dragon, like what? It's like the shortest little book, so I'm really excited to read it. Like I'm curious to see what it's gonna be. So when we bought these books, we actually did a little bit of a quiz to find out what sort of dragon we would be. I would apparently be a water dragon, which is pretty cool. So a water dragon is apparently calm, bubbly, outdoorsy, indecisive, cool, and happy. I'm definitely indecisive, that is for sure. I also picked up a cute little bookmark that I think kind of came apart in my luggage. In fact, I'm positive it came apart in my luggage, but it's still pretty cute. Like, it's got a dragon on it. Even if the bookmark completely comes apart, like, dragon's cute. And the author actually signed the book because I always sort of talk about the authors, especially the indie authors. I kind of talk to them about the fact how I want to be an author. So in this book, it says, "Dear Jenna, I'm so glad you're happy being a water dragon," because I was like really happy with it. And then in brackets, "Good luck with your writing." So that's kind of, oh, if you can see it, that's kind of what she wrote, which was really lovely, and I'm really happy with that. Yes, I'm really, really happy that I bought this one, and then I got the little bookmark to go with it. So the next book that I got was kind of a spur of the moment decision, and that is Amazon 7 by Alex James. This is the first book in the series, and it was kind of, he kind of pitched it to me as like a Firefly sort of book, which of course I love. So I love Firefly, as you might or might not know. So I'm really, really glad. Well, I don't know if I'm glad that I picked this one up, but I will read it eventually. But basically, it's about this person who, she and her crew go to this place called Amazon 7, and no one ever really comes back from these places. So when she returns to Earth, she's the only one who does. She looks like that. So I don't know if you can see, but basically she's like got a green eye now and like little gems everywhere. And everyone's kind of like, what happened to you? Like, how did you even get back? So it does have a kind of an interesting premise. So I'm looking forward to reading it. Inside, Alex wrote, "To Jenna, see Blade 7, because when I told him what my name was, he's like, "Oh, so did your parents watch Blade 7? And I was like, "What is Blade 7? Apparently it's a TV show from like the 50s or 60s or something, and the character's name is Jenna, so who knows." The next two books that I picked up were from the traditional authors, so they were sort of the superstar guests. The first one I picked up was Valentine by Jodie McAllister. I've heard a lot about this book talked about, I've heard this book talked a lot about on BookTube, and so I was super, super, super excited to pick it up, especially after hearing Jodie talk all weekend, and I was like, yeah, no, I need this book. Like, I need this book. So basically it's set in Australia, which I think is absolutely incredible, and it's about these 4 teenagers who were born on the same Valentine's Day, and it follows them as they're, I think they're being killed off. Oh, okay, so I hadn't actually ever read the blurb, but like that sounds really cool. Basically, this is the, I'll just read you the blurb, it just makes more sense for me. Strange and terrible things begin to happen to 4 teenagers all born on the same Valentine's Day. One of these teenagers is the Valentine, a Seelie fairy changeling swapped for a human child at its birth. The Unseelie have come to kill the Valentine, except they don't know who it is. Pearl shares a birthday with Finn Blackland. She's known him all her life and disliked every second of it. Now Pearl and Finn must work together to protect themselves from the sinister forces that are seeking them out. But there's one more problem, the explosive chemistry between them. So it sounds really, really awesome. Jodie was an absolute delight to get to talk to. I was talking to her a lot about my own book, and it wasn't until I was sort of talking to her that I realized that my own novel is a fairy novel. Like, it has fairies in it, and it never even occurred to me. So when she signed my book, she said, "Dear Jenna, write your own fairy tale," which I thought was really, really sweet. I'm really, really, really excited to read this book. I also picked up one of these. I don't really know what it is, but it's cute, and I wanted it. Next up was a book that I was super, super, super excited to get my hands on, although I'm really depressed because it's so big. It's so much bigger than the first one. And that is Who's Afraid 2 by Maria Lewis. Now, I have met Maria a couple of times now, and it's hilarious. So this is what she wrote in my book. "Jenna, thank you so much for joining the Sheepack and befriending me that day at Grilled in Sydney. Here's to writing novels in each of your books." And she drew a little wolf as well, because I told her that she'd drawn one in the first one, so she was like, well, I have to draw one in this one too. So now I'm so, 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 so glad that I sort of like met up with her again and got to get this book signed. I'm so excited to read it. But also look at this! Like, how this does my, how am I gonna just, how, what? This is a problem, and I don't know how to fix it, but you know. I'm really glad I got the book though. This is the second book in the Who's Afraid series, so I'm not going to tell you much about it because spoilers, but I also got a bunch of other stuff with it which I'm going to show you because they're really cool. So Maria was putting one of these in each of the books. It's just kind of like a little postcard that sort of has all of her social medias and her website, and also a lot of like quotes from people of what they thought of the book. So I got this, which I had no idea what it was until I got it back into the hotel and found out it's a sticker, which makes me really, really excited because I love stickers. And also, I didn't even know that I'd gotten this from her, but I did. She got me a little Who's Afraid pin. Look at that! How cute is that? Oh, it's so cute! I love it so much. It's a little pin. It's a little like, I love this so much. So I also picked up a bookmark from Carrie Arthur. It's signed. It's this because this is the next book from her, and I really, really want to read it. Like, it sounds amazing, and I wish that it was out already so I could have gotten her to sign it, but it wasn't. It's not available until this coming month. It's called Blood Kiss. It's the book 1 in the Lizzie Gray series, and it sounds amazing, and I'm really, really excited to pick this one up. And then obviously because Lynette Noni was there, and like she and I are buds, when I went there I didn't get my book signed because I'd already gotten them signed, but she was like, "Oh, here Jenna, have a tattoo." So now I have a little Maduran Chronicles tattoo. It's really cute. It's Sub-Zero. And then she was like, "Here, take these postcards." So I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. So I have this one which is coloured in and this one which isn't, which is great. So I got all of that on the first day that I was there, and then we went back sort of at the end of the day on Sunday when they were kind of getting ready to pack up and leave. And she had a lot of her little quote things that she'd gotten signed, and yeah, so she had a lot of those left and I was like, oh, can I take one? She's like, yeah, sure, I don't want to take them home. So I got this one and it says, don't waste today by fearing tomorrow, for tomorrow will come whether you're ready for it or not. And it's really funny because I've just like literally just filmed my Dracora book talk and that's the quote that I'd actually copied out to read to you guys. So that was kind of amusing for me. But then she was like, here, take these. I don't want to take them home. Now look at this. Why do I now have, why? Just why? I mean, I have 5 of these. What am I supposed to do with these? Like, what do I do with them? I don't even know. I don't even know what to, I don't even know what to do with them. This is kind of everything that I got book related. So now I'm going to move on to the other things that I bought. First up, I'm going to talk to you about the pop vinyls that I bought. I bought 4 pops, which is crazy. I probably shouldn't have, but like, I couldn't help myself. The first one that I bought, that damn emoji has done that to me twice while filming today. The first pop I'm going to show you is one that both Lynette and Maria want to steal, and that is Voyager Moana. Cause like, come on, Moana, oh god, there you go. I don't want to take her out of the box just yet, but like Moana is amazing and I love her, and she's got a stand, but she's kind of like not standing in it yet. Maybe that's why it's so heavy. I don't know, it's actually really heavy like for a pop. But yeah, they both want to steal it because like, if you know Maria at all, you'll know she's obsessed with Moana. And if you know Lynette at all, you'll just know Disney. I also picked up Regina with a fireball because I am a ridiculously huge Once Upon a Time fan, and every time I've gone to buy a Regina, she's always been completely encased in purple, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. I just want a normal Regina, and now I have one, and it makes me really happy because Regina is my favorite character and I love her so much. And then I got these 2 other pop vinyls, which I didn't even know they were a thing until Molly told me. She's like, yeah, Jenna, did you know they had pop vinyls for the 100? And I was like, what? No, gimme, gimme, gimme. So when I was there, I decided to buy 2 of my favorite characters because they only had like a few characters available, obviously, and these 2 are kind of like, they're really special in my heart, and that is Bellamy Blake and Octavia, his sister. And I love that Octavia has like her war paint on because she's like super ground a warrior, and Bellamy's like got a little bit of dirt on his face and it's just really cute. I love these 2. I love their relationship. I love everything about them in the show, so I'm really, really glad to have them as pops. So many people were getting this one like signed by Marie, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not one of those people. I actually bought a couple other things. So a couple other things I got for free, so I'll show you those ones first. So the first one is another thing that I have Lynette to thank for. And it's this little pin that's like, focus on the pin, focus on the pin. There we go. So it's like Dracora, Lynette Nooney, it's got little zero on it, which I think is really adorable. Like, it's so, so, so cute. Really little though, and I keep losing it. And then I also got these other 2 badges just because they were handing them out free at the end of the day, and it's like an I Heart Marie badge and an I Heart Tom badge, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? They were free. I like free things. I also picked up a t-shirt, which if you're a Firefly fan, you'll understand the reference. If not, go and watch Firefly because it's amazing. So it says, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Oh, and if you'll have seen Firefly, you'll know that my favorite character in Firefly is Wash, and his character introduction is literally that, him playing with some dinosaurs, and it's possibly the best character introduction I've ever seen on a TV show ever, because everything you need to know about his character, you meet in the first 5 minutes of seeing him and him like playing with his toy dinosaurs. It's brilliant and it just works so, so, so well. I then also picked up something from Weta Workshop, which was super exciting. I've never bought anything from Weta Workshop before. I'm a huge Hobbit fan and Keeley is my favorite character ever. So when I saw that they had Keeley's runestone, I just had to have it. Like the one where he's holding like that his mum gave him so that he'd come back safely. I had to have this because it's so beautiful and I had to have it. And then the last 2 things I picked up were both from 9 Lives Handmade Gifts, which I've bought a couple things from them before. So the first one that I got was a Once Upon a Time necklace, which has the Once Upon a Time book and the hook on it, which kind of reminded me a lot of Captain Swan. And while they're not my favorite ship on the show, they are an adorable ship and I cannot wait for them to get married next week. It's so exciting. And then I also bought from them a Time Turner necklace, which is really cool. It's actually got like sand in it, so it actually does that, and it twists and it's got the inscription on it, and I just love everything about it, and I'm always looking for more decorations to put on my bookshelf because that's what I do. So that is basically everything that I got at Supanova in Melbourne. I'm planning on, of course, going to Adelaide Supanova, so you're gonna see another one of these hauls at some point this year. So let me know in the comment section below if you like the sound of any of these books, or if you have any pops, or if you've bought anything recently, let me know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.